Talking Rogue Podcast.
What up, everybody? This is the Booth Talk with Uno.
I'm Hunter, your host.
This is Justin Alexander.
We got our guest right
This
here,
is Justin
man.
Alexander talking booth to you, baby.
You know, to give you our introduction, we're gonna be talking about anything and everything in here, man. And the Booth Talk, nothing's off limits. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing is off limits.
But introduce yourself a little bit, man. Let everybody know
Heyo.
who you are.
So my name is Justin, and we talked about this earlier. There's no way to say, "Hey, I'm Justin" without sounding like you can say, "Hey, I'm Ben." Like, "Hey, I'm Dave." That sounds cool. I say, "Hey, I'm Justin." I just sound like a pretentious dick already. It's better when other people introduce you. But so I'm an artist. Ben here with Rogue Productions. He's produced and edited my last video, and we're going to be doing a new video in the middle of October for a new original song called Girl in My Nightmares. And so today we're doing the podcast and kind of promoting that and some of my original music and this and that and getting to know you guys too.
All
So.
right. Hey, before we get off on that topic, where did that kind of, you said, what's the name of the song?
It's called Girl of My Nightmares. Girl of My Nightmares.
Oh, that sounds crazy.
So
you know
like
what I mean? I know we all done been through that moment before.
That's
you know
what's
what I'm
up.
saying? We had a girl. You know what I'm saying? So that's a hella relatable song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's very marketable.
Right.
And
but
for like
what?
Halloween, you know?
Right, exactly.
Got that Halloween spin.
But
That's exactly right. Yeah.
what specifically made you, come up with that title? Where'd that come from? What happened? What happened to you specifically? I know it's something. Somebody hurt you.
Oh, you guys want to know her name?
Nah, you don't even need to give it. It was Sally.
Yeah.
No,
This song goes out to Sally.
right.
No, so it is a song that was obviously, I mean, you can just, like you said, it's like we've all been there. It's relatable in the fact that, like, Girl in My Nightmares, it's somebody that you know you shouldn't be with, but you still do anyways because whether it be, like, the sex is great or just whatever it is, you're just
You're
still
dreaming about it.
You're in love. You're in love with that girl.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be. It's poisonous.
Exactly, and which it is for the most part usually sex, because niggas love sex.
Yeah.
But that's why women control
Sex
the
is
world
cool, I
right there.
guess.
For sure.
Because if the pussy is what we want at all times,
Yeah.
we do everything for it.
Oh, fuck, dude. I crawl through a desert.
You went through a desert?
No,
Or you grew up in-
I'd crawl through a desert just
Oh,
for,
yeah.
no
Just
water, just a mirage of pussy. I'm going for it.
Yeah.
Right,
Good pussy.
Hey, no.
Not just for any old pussy, I'm, crawling through a desert. Like,
Yeah.
It's gotta be some good pussy.
For sure,
Right.
it can't be no
She's
dry
gotta be
pussy.
the girl of your nightmares.
Yeah, I do all this shit, and then it's just some dry shit.
Some dry
It
shit.
can't be
Right.
that way.
I crawl through the desert for air pussy.
You're right. Yeah.
Die.
So, do you have a project going with this?
So with the songs I'm releasing lately, and actually I'm gonna backtrack for a second.
Mhm.
I worked with Ben on a video that we actually have up on the screen here.
Yeah.
Called Harvest Moon.
Mm.
And it's actually the first song I've released in like 2-3 years.
Let us play it. Go ahead, play it. Let me hear it.
Sure. Cool.
I already like that.
It's refreshing.
That's my mom in the pink hair.
For real?
Yeah.
Hey, no. You be needing that, though. For real. Turn it up a little bit. I like to hear it.
These are like all my friends from Mount Clemens.
You're brilliant, bro.
Thanks, bro.
This is a really good music video. I've seen it like a lot because I was watching Ben edit it, but it is very good.
This is my homeboy Mason, and he's in it a little bit. I wanted him to act. He did a great job, man. Everyone came through so hard on this video, dude. And it was, I don't want to even call it a budget video. It was just a good video. It was simplistic, and everybody just came through and made something really magical at the end.
You just remind me of that music I used to love when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying?
This
that
one's like
rock
like
pop,
Like a
a
throwback
grip, a
kinda.
gripper. It's like it's hitting like areas inside, like shit. But
even your voice sounds so cold. You got it, bro.
thanks, man.
No homo. You got the look too, though.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, for sure. Hey, likewise. That's a big part of it.
No, it is.
Like, it's the part of it.
I tell people, being born with good looks is the best.
Possible situation.
No, but,
You hear that, ugly people? We got some shit up on you.
We're ugliest.
Yes. But just being a good looking person is what do they call that? Where they say like white people have this? What is that called?
What is it called?
No, you know black people be like not
When you
saying
got
black.
it?
Hey, no. I'm talking about what is that word people say like you got something that's better than everybody. You just got a better chance of doing something. What is that called? Dang, where they say like
I don't know, bro.
because when I say the word, you're gonna be like, wow, yeah, that.
No,
It's just like
I
a
know what
base.
you're talking about. It's privilege, right?
Privilege.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
the best privilege you can possibly have in the world
Yeah.
is to look appealing. It's to be an attractive person because we're visual creatures.
Yeah.
No, for real though. For real. That's the truth though. If you start off ugly, it's like, bro, you already starting off from the bottom, bro. Like, for real, bro. Not even meaning that to offend nobody. You know, it's the truth though. People like to look at good
we
things.
just narrowed our demographic.
Nah. Not saying you can't be successful, but I'm saying like I know with me being an attractive person, I have a privilege. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not starting off where somebody else who isn't physically, appealing, starting off. People want to talk to me just because, you know what I'm saying? No, but that's truth though.
No,
Tell
for
me,
sure.
I realize this
You're
in my life.
approachable because you're easy on the eyes.
Exactly, and not saying I'm
Okay.
like some conceited person. You know what I'm saying? I got qualities about me that ain't,
But-
my feet are the fucking worst thing, but people can't see my feet.
Do you think in
I
100
cover mine
years-
up too with
Yeah,
socks.
bro, I don't ever let anybody see my feet, bro.
Yeah.
Really?
No,
Just like talons, like on a velociraptor.
bro, hey, bro, shoot, you don't want no parts of my feet, man. They'll do something to you. They burn your eyes or some shit. I
Sure.
don't want no parts of that. My girl don't even like my feet.
But the thing is like 100 years, maybe like being attractive is like a totally different concept.
Yeah,
You know
no,
what I mean?
100%.
Like
100%.
how you look right now is in right now.
That's
you know
true.
what I'm
Like when we
saying?
get old, like we
Yeah.
gotta get ugly eventually.
Oh wait, no, but he talking about like
cultural
the
recognition
visual
of
face.
attractive.
I don't
Because
know
just
about
think
that.
about 100 years ago, like the 1920s. 1919. Think
I
about
don't know about all
what
that.
attractive
I feel
was
like-
in 1919.
I feel like first of all,
Totally
attractiveness is a part of attractiveness is symmetry, face symmetry.
Oh yeah, I don't
Somebody
have
with a
that. That's why
symmetrical
I'm
face.
actually looking at the cameras like this right now. I don't move too much. I'll be like, hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? Yeah, what's up? I'm Justin. Good to meet you, bro.
Hey,
Yeah.
no, I feel it, man. But no, you got
Yeah.
some symmetry, bro. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Like this is my good angle right here. Just like
The from behind?
Yeah.
The back of your head. I really do be feeling like that though. Appearance is like.
it's a big deal. I mean, it's just having a look
Yeah.
in general.
And you got it, bro. Even the
Thanks, man.
the hair, bro.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
You got
not even
that
done.
rock
It's not
pop.
even like done up
But
right now. You
that's
should see
about-
me done up
that-
crazy.
I feel like that's the rock pop thing. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah,
You
yeah,
don't-
totally.
It's like you don't care about your hair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You,
Not in this
rocking.
video. I don't.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I love the video though, bro.
Thank you.
You know, shout out to Ben for shooting that. You know what I'm saying? Wherever he at. You
Well,
feel me?
I want to shout out Hannah. What's her last name?
I don't know.
And then
Tell me.
Jacob Horn and then Brennan. They did a great job.
Yeah.
I forget her last name, but is it McWarther? I think is her last name. Anyways, they all shot down in the city. We shot 3
Great
different
crew.
days, and it was amazing.
Yeah,
They did
that's a great
such a
crew
good
right there.
job. It
Hey,
was crazy.
Shout out to all those people who helped him out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because
All my friends,
you
everybody.
believing in someone else
Hell
believes
yeah.
in yourself. Because
Right.
everybody is one.
Yeah, and if you were one of those people who said you were going to be there and didn't show up, go
Fuck you,
fuck
bitch.
yourself.
We,
No,
we
you can
don't.
be in
we
the
hate-
next one, though.
Nah, fuck that. You ain't in shit, bro. Yeah, I said it. But so with that next song that you're about to come out with,
This
Is
one's gonna be crazy, dude. We're like this one. I'm gonna be honest with you. This one turned out, and I don't want to say that I had low expectations for this one,
be truthful.
but I really didn't. But I didn't spend a ton of money, and it turned out so much better. Everybody was just like, dude, this could be on MTV tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? For this kind of style music.
No, that's what I was saying when I was looking at it. It made me it brought me back to that time. You feel
Right.
me? When I was growing up listening to You know, all the rap, because rap wasn't really popping back then. Wayne was pretty much the only popping artist, you know,
Sure.
back in the day. You feel me?
It was a
And
good
if you
time,
weren't
man.
listening to Wayne, you was listening to some real like hood shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right,
You
right,
feel
right,
me?
right.
Or
Yeah.
or Soldier. Or Soldier Boy. You
Yeah.
feel me? You was dancing.
Right.
But there wasn't really no rap out there, so everybody was listening to
Yeah.
some rock and pop. You feel what I'm
Sure.
saying? And like that's what that song brought me back to. Even like the
Right.
look and like the color scheme on the
Yeah.
you know, even though it's a normal you know what I mean though. You feel
Yeah,
what I'm
totally.
saying? Like
I'm trying really hard to produce it to be modern. You know?
do you produce your own stuff?
Yeah, everything.
Bro,
All
that's
the
what's
music,
up, bro.
everything you saw here,
True
or heard
artistry.
here, was written, produced, and performed by me.
How long you been doing this for, man?
That's a loaded question with a loaded answer, bro.
Yeah, I
But
understand.
so which part, the production or the performing or the writing?
Okay, let's start off with when did you actually start off like yo, you know, I love music, man. Like
It goes even before birth. So
What?
yeah, right. What were you doing in the ether, bro?
I'm trying to see where you came from.
Yeah, my parents are both super musical.
Oh, okay.
My mom
alright.
is an amazing, like, sultry. It's so funny because my dad's like heavy metal
Uh-huh.
and like, so he was like, he was anywhere from Journey to fucking fucking how can I not think of this right now?
Give me a little tune. Let me hear how it
Um,
sounds.
I actually have my guitar here. I did bring it.
Well, we gonna have to hear you play, but for sure.
Iron
like,
Maiden.
that's
How did you
Oh,
forget
okay.
about Iron
Yeah,
Maiden?
yeah.
Iron Maiden and like Journey were like his big things growing up, and then
Okay.
my mom is like country and pop.
Okay.
So I'm stuck, fucking confused somewhere in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it runs in my blood to be musical. When I was like 6 or 7 years old, my dad bought my first drum set. I'm actually a drummer.
Oh, okay.
Before anything, I'm a drummer.
All right.
And I learned to play from my dad. He taught me, you know, the basics. And then I got into like, it just happens. I was in my rebellious phase, started getting into like punk rock and shit.
Okay.
But then I found Travis Barker and Blink-182.
Legends.
Yeah. So when I saw Blink-182 when I was 13 years old, it ruined my fucking life forever. Because I was just like, this is what I gotta do. dude.
Right. Exactly. I mean,
And then, you know what I'm saying? And then, on the show was Green Day. And I was working my way up front. And here's the thing, guys. Whether you like Green Day or not, Green Day was so much better than them live, than Blink-182 live.
Seriously?
Oh my God. It wasn't even the same. It wasn't even a comparison. I felt bad for Blink-182
Damn.
because they went after Green Day. You know, Green Day
Uh-huh.
was like kind of like at the point where they were fading.
oh,
And then, boom, they were so much better than Blink. They reignited, and that's why Green Day is going on tour again, headlining with Fall Out Boy and Weezer.
congratulations to Green Day.
Dude,
Shout out to
it
Green
would be,
Day.
It would be
Shout out
like
to
a dream
Green
come
Day.
true to ever go on tour with them or play with them.
You're gonna do it, bro.
That's my goal.
No,
it really
it's
is.
not a goal. You're gonna make it happen. That's what you're gonna do.
Yeah, that's what
I
it's
believe
at.
in you, bro.
Thank you, man.
It's gonna happen, bro.
Likewise.
But yeah, nah, that's crazy, man. That's you were destined to do this, man. You had no choice.
Kind of, right? Well, you know what? I did baseball. I was pretty good at that. I did skateboarding. I was pretty good at that. Then I was like, I broke my leg or my foot skateboarding. You know, I was trying to do dumb shit. Like I kickflipped off a fucking picnic table.
Okay, what skateboarder doesn't do dumb shit? I mean,
Right.
That's a
No,
part of
for
being
sure.
a
That's
skateboarder.
have to have
kind
that
of
part
what
of
it
the brain.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
But
exactly.
I wasn't as good apparently at doing dumb shit
and being successful.
and being successful at doing dumb shit. And I
Yes.
broke my foot, and then I was like, fuck, I can't play the drums or skateboard. And I was like, you're probably gonna be less injured if you do the drums.
Right. Yeah.
And so then I did that. I was a drummer for a few years, and you know what happens, dude? Here's how a lot of great songwriters start off. They really do actually start off as drummers. That's why we're rhythmic players. We can play while we sing.
Mhm.
And my guitar player at the time left his guitar at my house because when you're a drummer, you practice at the drummer's house because their parents were already used to it being loud.
Okay.
Oh, that's it. You know what's so crazy?
It's part of the code.
In movies, that tends to be the person's house they're at. too, bro.
Drummers, yeah.
Wow, you just blew my mind. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That
Yeah.
wasn't a thing to me.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
No, I
Yeah.
didn't.
Oh,
But that makes
okay.
Well,
sense.
it's typical. It's not always, but then they don't want to take their gear home because they're fucking lazy shits. Your
Right.
band, you know.
Yeah.
So they leave all their stuff there, and then when it gets too late to play, and your aunt and uncle or mom and dad don't want you playing anymore, that little guitar is sitting there, and you can
Yeah.
play it unplugged, and you can play it
Mhm.
quietly. So that's how I picked up guitar, and it's a true story. First time I picked up a guitar, I did write a song.
Wow.
Yeah,
Damn.
I learned a couple power chords. My buddy taught me, and I was overnight, and the song was called "Contagious." And it's funny because I've never recorded it, and it's gonna be hilarious because I'm gonna record the song on the next year.
You have
And
to.
it was like when I was 13 years old. It was like the first.
That's
thing.
insane, dude.
You have to.
Yeah,
You have to.
And
Yeah,
it's
the
actually
What the
it's like a
fuck?
pretty
If you
good
can,
song.
like-
It's like a pretty good song.
Yeah, if you could do that,
Like
if
I'll
you could
I'll
truly
rewrite it
do
better
justice.
now,
Right,
but it'll
exactly.
be still mine.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, I remember the first
That's pretty
song I
awesome.
ever wrote was terrible.
Yeah, tell
I
me
ain't
about
even
you.
gonna-
Tell me about you, dude.
Oh, nah, we don't even have to do all that because that'd be a whole story too, man.
That's what's up. You know,
what I'm
it's
saying?
loaded question, loaded answer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
So, but so production, to finish the answer to the question you asked me, is when I was 18 years old, I got my first record label contract for writing and performing and all the instruments and everything on some songs.
Mm-hmm.
And when the producer, the audio engineer, the mixer guy,
Mm-hmm.
when he wanted to finish the album, I was like, this doesn't sound right to me. And so I was like, I can't illustrate to you what I hear in my head, but I want to hear it, in the finished copy. I want you to do what I hear in my head. And I couldn't get it across to him. So I stayed the night at the studio. He went home, and I just ended up mixing my record the first time
Oh,
ever.
wow.
I sat behind the console and everything. And then that's how I got into music production. And
That's crazy.
yeah. So and then now I've had about 10 professional years as a audio engineer, music producer.
And to be honest, that's how it starts, though. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Especially for people like us. You feel me? That love what we do. You know what I'm saying? Especially love music. You feel me? You get tired of waiting on people, and eventually, your love and drive for what you want to do pushes you to just do the job that other people take
Yeah.
so long to do. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I understand that.
Sometimes you just gotta do it.
Yes.
That's pretty much just it.
No, that's literally the whole thing about
Yeah.
music and getting to where
There's
you're
no
trying to go.
rules in this.
No,
There's no rules in art.
There's no way you could tell somebody like, yo, you do this, this, and this, and you'll blow. It's literally like, bro, just do it.
Yeah.
You try this, you try that, you fail, you just try something else. You fail, you try it, you succeed at something. All right, let's do that. Let's do it as much as we can for whatever we just succeeded with. You know what I mean? That's really all it is. But
Absolutely.
when it comes to like production and stuff, I understand, man. People, you'll sit there, and especially when it comes to like getting something that sounds exactly how it was in your head.
Right. And it never really totally does, but
Mhm.
sometimes it comes out better.
Yes,
And that's the cool
man,
part,
that's the
you know?
best part when you thought of something and you're like, yo, I could see this being like amazing. You just hear it in your head.
Right.
Even like when you're in the writing phase and you
Mhm.
hear it, you might hear the reverb on it.
Yep.
Or you might hear like, oh, I need a couple layers on this, or what's the name, and you hear it in your head while
Yep.
you're writing it.
Yep.
And then like, for the instance, before you knew how to produce, you take it to somebody and you're
And
like,
hope
yo,
they get it close.
man, and this is one rule that people don't really realize when it comes to production. No one in this world, engineers or producers, the exact same. You'll literally take one song and take it to 10 different people who all know exactly what they're doing, and
Yeah.
it would never sound the exact same.
That's a very
it would
true
never
point.
sound the exact same.
That's
So,
exactly right.
you know what I'm saying? I understand
Yep.
doing it on your own, man.
100%. Yeah, that's good. That's good that you know that. Not everybody does.
Oh yeah, nah, because I produce myself.
Knowledgeable.
Man.
Yeah.
I'm under the exact same role you under. I just, I've came from the rap side of it. You feel
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
sure.
But so you say you're gonna release that in October, right?
We're gonna.
Well, they're
I'm
gonna
hoping
be
to
in
release it on
production.
Halloween. I'm hoping to release it on Halloween.
Mhm.
The music video. This is crazy, bro.
Okay.
So, people that have been coming to see me for like 10 years at my gigs, they work at Scarefest Scream Park, which is
Mhm.
like a haunted house attraction
Okay.
in New Baltimore, Michigan. And I asked them if we could use the haunted house as a music video set. So we're gonna have a haunted house as our set in the music video.
Do you have the audio already made, or does it?
I have the audio on my phone.
Can we
But
hear-
it's a scratch vocal track.
It don't matter.
All right, and the second verse isn't even done. At my house right now, there's a fucking great version, and I almost brought it, but I was like, we're not gonna touch
Right.
base on that probably.
Nah, I want to hear it. And since I'm an engineer myself, I'll be able to hear
Well, it's on
what
a
it could be.
phone. Yeah,
feel what
right.
I'm saying?
That's why it's a good thing to
Uh-huh.
show you.
Yeah, this will be a nice little taste. But
Yeah, this one's cool, but it's like this is like a fan one. This is like one for like people to really just listen to at home and,
yeah,
and get into. This one's way more in what I believe to be radio. Let me find this motherfucker.
Man.
And it's super. Hold on.
oh yeah, I've heard this. This is excellent, honestly.
We're gonna have to make some music together, man.
Dude, I'm all about it.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Hey, y'all heard him say that, right?
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Confirmed.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm all about it.
Right.
All right, so kind of a Killers, Panic at the Disco vibe, kind of. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I'm feeling
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Because you
No,
know
I
the
could
crowd
definitely-
would be getting
Yeah.
to it. But that's what we think about when
Yeah.
we're making music, though.
Yeah.
I feel it, bro. I
Yeah.
feel it.
So that's like most of it, and then here's like the bridge. Gotta have, you know, the breakdown to build it back into it.
Them layers are amazing, bro.
For sure.
Yeah, you hitting them with that, man.
For
That's
sure.
crazy. That's gonna be-
100% hear that
Hey, yo,
on the
y'all
radio.
look out for that one.
That one,
man.
I think
100%.
I'm the most excited about this one. I'm really
I'm pretty
about
excited
this.
too.
I'm really excited.
And I'm
for this
excited that I have the opportunity to be able to like see into the production.
Yeah.
one.
You know,
Oh, man.
I'm
Well,
gonna.
I appreciate
We'll be
that
seeing
you
each other.
appreciate it.
all
Yeah,
the
nah.
time, yeah.
If
Yeah.
I'm allowed to, I like to come to the, you know what I mean, the shoot to see, you know,
Yeah.
help out
Yeah.
any way possible because, you know,
Yeah,
I like that
That's
song,
what's
man.
exciting. We got that. It's called Scarefest. I want to call them out because they're amazing. John Bomarito, all you guys over there at Scarefest Scream Park are amazing. They're letting me use the Scream Park, this big open area that's all haunted house and stuff.
blessings
As my
to them,
set on a day off, so there will be no one there. We'll get the whole park to ourselves.
That's
And
insane.
yeah, so and there's I can't think about how much that would cost if you needed a haunted house or something like that to be
Yeah,
set.
no, it'd be insane.
You're looking at
It'd be
like
insanity.
$50,000
Easily.
Easily.
Easy. I swear.
Yeah.
It's almost like weddings. Like, you know
Yeah.
how, like, you know, I'll sit there and I'll go get a
actually-
platter for $50, you know, somewhere. But at the moment I tell them, like, yo, I'm about to get wet. It's a wedding. It becomes $1,000. You feel what I'm saying? That's how it is with music. You know what I mean? You ask somebody like, yo, can I get this room? And then be like, all right, yeah, you can do this, did that. They'll charge you whatever. But as soon as you say it's a music video, oh yeah, it's over. And now it's
Yeah.
$2,000, $3,000, $4,000. You know what I mean? So
They're working with me really good on this. I mean, because once the things that I want done to look as authentic and legit as I want, that's just gonna cost money. It just is.
For sure.
Just getting those fucking blacked out contacts for the girls.
yeah.
They're like $70 a piece.
Are you serious?
I believe that though.
Well, but they're like
100%.
these big, you know, really authentic. Dude, these fucking chicks are gonna look like demons,
Right.
but they're gonna be sexy
Like
as fuck.
fucking
Dude,
demons.
they're all good looking women. They're all sexy girls.
Right, they some bad bitches.
Yeah, that's what's
Haha,
up.
you get
That's-
that one, bars.
Bars. He said.
Come on.
That's good. Yeah, and they're all excited about it too.
Yeah,
so
man.
we're super stoked.
Right. Hey, secondhand, you guys, your girls aren't bitches. I'm just was
Yeah.
making, you know what I mean?
We got
Not
some.
to offend
We got
nobody.
some. We got some bad jolly ladies. In this
Right.
video.
Yes, exactly.
Some bad respectable women.
Right. But that's how people want you to talk sometimes. you
No,
know what I mean? You
dude,
gotta-
yeah, no, for sure.
But
We didn't mean bitches. We meant bitches.
Right.
Yeah, I don't
You heard
fucking
that?
know.
You heard
Like-
the difference? There's
Yeah.
a difference.
Is there a difference?
There's a difference.
Yeah.
Yes,
Right,
yes. So, you know,
We're gonna have to wrap it up,
All right,
unfortunately.
so
just
we're about
because
to-
we gotta have time, you know,
Yeah.
to make some art. You know
all
what I'm
right,
saying?
so we're
Right.
gonna wrap this up. Do you have anything you want to tell anybody before you get
Yeah.
up out of here?
Only that there is one time that I spit on my brother's head when he was below me at a football game when we were in high school. And he thought that it was somebody else. I blamed it on somebody else. He got really mad at him and he hated that kid for the rest of high school. But it was me, little brother. Sorry. Just want to shout
It's
you
a true
out.
revelation.
Hey, none
Like,
of you
he
better
doesn't know
6ix9ine this situation. Y'all better not
That's-
snitch.
Yeah.
If you saw this video, his brother better not
Yeah.
find out.
Looks
We
up
coming
and-
for y'all with my bloods, cuz.
That's
No, I'm
hilarious.
playing.
That's hilarious. Why you are wearing the reds.
And I got blue on.
Yeah, but yeah, that's gonna say, right?
Hey,
What the fuck?
we at war right now, but
Yeah.
hey, that's the booth talk.
Oh, yeah.
You know, with
Yeah.
Uno.
Stay tuned at justinalexander.com. You know?
Check me out.
Yeah, check
Check me out, Justin Alexander. That's OR. Justin Alexander.
OR.
OR.
Makes it super easy.
If you ain't hear that, you know what I'm saying.
And,
Justin Alexander.
I'll see you guys soon. Thanks.